Hi, this is Monty from Moat Park Vehicles and welcome to another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just come into us. This is our lovely, super rare VW Beetle, obviously convertible. We'll have the roof down later on, I'll show you that. It's the 2 litre petrol, so the TFSi 210 horsepower automatic DSG. And at the time, I've loaded this car up on the internet on Auto Trader. It was the only one available. There's 1.4s, 1.2s, lots of diesels, but this one quite rare. One owner from new. Great service history, great MOT history. Have a look at it. Never had an advisory in its life. Just gone through its MOT with us, and it's just come out of the VW main agents, where it's had an oil and filter change, DSG gearbox oil change, which should be done at around 40,000 miles, brake fluid change, needed I think a set of front brake pads, which we've had done. Not a VW's, but we use some quality brakes, Brembo brakes, and we've had a air conditioning, a refresh. The air conditioning was working fine, but VW's didn't know when it was last done, so they recommended we got it done. VW's are £140. I can get an aircon refresh gas for around £50, so that's been done as well. We've got documentation to prove it. So the reasons we do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. We try and tell you how it is. We do not want customers coming down, and believe me, we've had lots and lots of phone calls on the car, lots of people wanting videos on it, but unfortunately it's been a week or so having a couple of bits and pieces done. So we've had a couple of wheels refurbished on the vehicle, and again getting it booked into VW's and having the necessary service done. The reason why we went to VW is the previous owner, again it was one owner car, they serviced it with VW up until 2018 or 2019, something like that. Then they took it elsewhere, one other service done elsewhere, but we wanted to take it back to VW's to get it done, especially the DSG gearbox oil change. So the colour, can't remember the name of the colour, it just slips my mind, but it's like a pastel powdery blue. Yeah, it's a stunning colour. Bi-xenon headlamps with the lovely daylight running lights, front and rear parking sensors, leather interior, and these lovely heritage old school type alloy wheels with the chrome centres. Now I'm going to give you a view in the car inside very shortly, but the reasons for these videos, and this video is probably going to take about 8 minutes long, it's just so you're fully aware of what you're coming into view. So whether you're 200 yards away from us or 200 miles, I will give you a proper view inside. I just wanted to walk you around the car again. There was just a few more people walking past, didn't want to get them in the shot. Now I am in a public park, you will see people walking past. A few people might just say a nice car, because we do, wherever we go in this car, it draws attention like you wouldn't believe. So along the front of the car, you're going to have the way the bonnet is. It's just unfortunate really. You've got a few stone chips along the front. I've touched them up as best as I possibly can, but there's not much I can do with them. It's just the way this sort of bonnet it's quite flat, so it's quite susceptible to stone chips. Okay, we had a couple of wheels refurbished on the car. One of these chrome trims has got a little bit of corrosion on. It's 70-year-old. It's a 7-year-old car. I think more mechanically we wanted to get it right. We had a few little trolley dents which we've had removed down on the side of the doors, but it's all good. Matching tyres all the way round. Now, funny, just to mention, we have got what they class as a See It Now video from the VW main agent. So if you want to see that, where they've given the vehicle a full health check, by all means I can send that on to you. Now the trim that I was talking about, just down there, you can see a bit of corrosion on the chrome trim. Apologies, you'll get my reflection. Again, if I just took a picture from here, you wouldn't see any of that. Let's show you inside. So, all electric windows. We've got 2 keys with the vehicle. Full black leather interior. Now there is a bit of wear on the side of the seat there. Just unfortunate, someone getting in, and well, mainly getting in, they might have just caught it. automatic DSG gearbox, as I mentioned earlier, climate control, air conditioning, heated seats, navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, music streaming, flat bottom steering wheel, all your cruise control functionality on the back of that stalk. You've got your paddle shifts on the back of the steering wheel, all your functionality for the MFD, the multi-function display, automatic headlamps, automatic wipers. Now let's turn that down and let's just open the roof. You'll see it picking up there. The windows sort of wind down fractionally. Oh, it's got the upgraded stereo system in it as well, sorry, speaker system. You'll hear that bleeping. The windows will wind all the way up. I haven't started it, by the way. All them lights are on. Full set of rubber mats in the car. Let's just show you in the back. Now, apologies, this video is going to drag on a bit. But if you are genuinely interested in this car, genuinely, you'll appreciate the video. If you know anything about the old Beetles, that glove box there is to do with it. It's like a bit of a heritage thing. That's how, a very similar kind of design to the original Beetle. Now the body colour that's inside the car and along the dash, that was also an extra. My opinion, she looks stunning. Now there's a few little touches. I haven't done this, by the way. This was done beforehand. It looks like someone, where the parking sensor is on that side, they've done a bit of a yeah, definitely not me, to be fair, I should have I've got a touch-up stick for it and I totally forgot to do that, but I will go over that last bit there. But it's nothing major, absolutely nothing major at all. So twin exhaust sounds absolutely awesome when you're driving the car. Now in the boot, what I have got is the cover that basically goes over that section of the hood. All right. Alloy wheels are absolutely fine. So these are like a plasticky kind of chrome trim, and then they're the alloy wheels themselves, but they absolutely look stunning. I think so anyway. I think they did do a 19-inch variant to this. These are the 18-inch rims. Excuse that you might get some glare from the sun. And let's just show you inside again. Adjustable height on driver and passenger seats. Lumbar support for driver and passenger. Isofix seat fitting for like baby seats in the back. Now it is obviously a 4-seater, there is only 2 seat belts in the back. I mentioned it's got climate control, dual climate control for driver and passenger, and we have already refreshed the air conditioning. And let's just open that top glove box. Doesn't hold much in there, but it just goes back to the original Beetle. I think the black mirrors are a real, well, I think they're a really good contrast to the with the headlamps as well. Now, a couple of things I want to show you. Along some of the chrome work here, you can probably see it looks like water staining. I can only presume that would be where the car, I don't know, I don't want to sort of label all car washes in the same sort of place, but sometimes they put all this kind of traffic film remover on there. It starts to dry on the chrome work and on the paintwork and tends to stain it. And I think it's the same, not as bad on this side. Yeah, this side here isn't too bad at all. I've tried to polish it off on the other side, but it doesn't seem to be shifting at all. So let me just show you that again. Along here and a few bits there. As I said, I've tried to polish them up. Now, even though it's just had an MOT and there's no advisories, there is a tiny chip that's there on the screen, but because it's outside of the driver's view or the driver's wipe or the certain zone, they won't pick any of that up. So we're coming up to 10 minutes long Apologies for the length of that video. But if you are interested in this car, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Thank you again for persevering with this video. Bye bye.